What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Boxing Therapy. I'm your host, Lyndon Jones Jr. As you can see, I'm a little bit tired of shit right now, but I stayed up to watch on this ESPN Deportes card because it's actually about to re-air on ESPN in about an hour or so. But I just watched the fight between Claudio Marrero versus Jesus Rojas. And I have to say, I was not expecting that. Because this fight was for the WBA World Featherweight title. And, there was a lot of backstory to Rojas. He basically left his family, his kid, his dad died. So there was a lot of stuff riding with Rojas. He had a lot of pressure because he really wanted to win this belt for his family. And he pulled it off with the 7th round KO stoppage of Marrero. Now, what I'm gonna tell you right now that in the beginning rounds, Marrero has very fast hands. He's is he orthodox or south? Yeah, he's a southpaw. Yeah, he's a southpaw, and he's very slick, very quick with his punches. He throws out combinations real fast. He was looking real clean the first couple rounds, but for some reason, Marrero got a little arrogant. He was leaning up against the ropes, basically playing right into Rojas, because Rojas was landing some bombs, and I'm just like, I know Marrero feels those bombs. And in round 7, Rojas was on the ropes himself, and then he just threw a 3-punch combination. He threw the first one. Marrero knew he hit him. He hit him with another right hook. And then there was one more left hook that Marrero didn't see coming, and that's what knocked him on his ass, and he was basically out on the 10 count. He was out after that fight. There was a lot. The action was amazing. The whole thing of the fight was amazing, and since now Rojas got the WBA World Featherweight title. Now that's the interim title, by the way. That's the interim title. That's because the WBA champion is Leo Santa Cruz at 126 pounds, of course. And who is the WBA? What's it? The WBA? Where is it at? Where's it? WBA. Aha! Here we go. Right here. WBA World Champion is Abner, because Leo Santa Cruz and Abner, they got a rematch coming up. So that. So of course, for the interim champion is basically the guy that comes in and fights if the WBA super champion is hurt, basically. And I don't understand, all these belts are fucking confusing. The WBA World, and they just need to have one fucking belt. But anyway, back to this fight. Basically, since he beat Marrero in this KO fight, he could probably go on and fight because who's in the we got a lot of people at the 120 pound 126 pound division. Of course, Leo and Abner are going to be unavailable, so maybe well, I wouldn't say Gary Russell Jr. because he's the interim champion. So who else we got in the WBA that maybe, because I don't know who Carl Frampton's fighting. Maybe fight a Carl Frampton, Jorge Lara. Who else is in here? There's nobody else I really see personally. But, of course, since he's got this interim belt, he's got a lot. He's going to have some more exciting fights coming. And, yeah, take my hat off to Rojas, man, because he stuck to his game plan the whole time. Like, he was not, no matter what Marrero was throwing at him, because I swear Marrero was throwing some clean shots, maybe, and it didn't look like they really phased Rojas, because, Rojas was saying before the fight, he'd been through the hurricane, and he said, I guess, all he did for, for the Irma hurricane, basically, he went to his top bunk, because I guess he basically stayed in the gym, because he gave up everything for this boxing stuff. So I take my hat off to him and the win, and I hope more comes from Rojas, because he showed his heart in the ring, and of course I believe Marrero, this is his second loss. He's got a lot of skill, man. He's got a lot of potential himself, and I believe he's gonna bounce back in another fight or two, because this guy, they're both talented fighters, And that's pretty much my video. You know, leave a comment below. Tell me what you guys thought. You know, if you guys watched the fight. Subscribe if you like my content. And of course, tomorrow is the Canelo versus Triple G. So that's a lot going on. And then, of course, Willie Monroe Jr. versus Billy Joe Saunders as well. That's popping off. And another fight of the Super 6 tournament. So, I'm going to end that on this episode. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. This is Boxing Therapy. Peace.